Episode 33 of No Safe Words Podcast.
Welcome
Coming
back,
out
ladies
to
and gentlemen.
we're defrosted, and we're going to get frosted again this weekend.
No, we're not defrosted. It's freezing out. It's frigid outside.
Well, I mean, I was able to drive. I'll say that.
Yeah, for the most part.
Although, like,
There's no salt on the road.
I
I
mean,
didn't see any salt. Like, I'm driving on the road. It is just asphalt.
well, did you guys pay for your driveway to get shoveled?
No.
Who did it?
Well, I did it 4 times. And then I had to go to work today because, I'm essential personnel. But like, I was like, well, I don't have time to do this. And by the time I even woke up in the morning, it was ice.
Damn.
Dude, if you didn't shovel last night before it got, well, first and foremost, like, I shoveled, got out. In order for me to get out of my house, I had to shove the door open because it was covered in snow. Then I stopped. Like, I thought we were good. And between the wind and blowing snow, Lily's friend came over like around 6 o'clock, and she had to dig into our house. I couldn't even push the door out. I was like, I can't. No, if I push the door, we're gonna break this door. Like, we had to shovel out again. So then twice we had to shovel.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
I shoveled at 2, I shoveled at 4, and I shoveled at 6.
And when it was going down, like, I don't know. I was out around 2 o'clock and I was shoveling, and it was coming down pretty hard, I guess. Like, just with like some sleet kind of like ice, but
It was
like
like
not
frozen
yeah.
rain for me. Yeah.
And my hands have never been so cold in my life.
Did you wear gloves?
Yeah, I wore gloves.
Oh, wow.
Like, my hands,
Were they warm gloves?
like, it was bad.
Were they like baseball bat
What was
gloves?
crazy? No, I'm not Jim
Golf
Jones.
gloves?
I'm not Jim Jones. For those who don't get that reference, Jim Jones and 50 got into a little, like, internet beef and said that, and 50 was like, Jim Jones can't pay his rent on his studio, and they don't have electricity there, and then Jim Jones showed him fixing up the studio, and he was wearing baseball gloves doing carpentry. So, yeah,
That's silly. Those are going to protect
he
you.
was wearing Supreme baseball gloves.
No way.
Swear to God.
Oh, my God. First of all, who
That's
works
hilarious.
in like $1,000 gloves?
No, they're not $1,000.
I mean, they're like 500.
No,
What are they?
maybe 100.
No.
Yeah, I have a pair.
Okay.
If you want to buy them,
No.
I'll send them for 1,000.
You make more money than me. So.
No, I do not. no, I do not.
But nah, I mean that I mean, my hands were getting cold too. I would be out there for like 20, 30 minutes cuz I went out, I shoveled for like 20, 30 minutes. I didn't shovel the whole thing. Like, I just went like when I went out at 2, I shoveled like down to the sidewalk and the sidewalks, right? And then I went out and shoveled around the cars, and I had to shovel down and out to the sidewalks again.
Yep.
Right? I shoveled a little bit of the driveway, and then when I went out at like 5:30ish, I shoveled the rest of the driveway and had to shovel all the things I shoveled before again. And then I had to shovel this morning, and it was like clumpy.
This morning was bad. I went out
Ice.
because I had to take Dutch out, and then I was like, all right, I need to do something about this driveway and this sidewalk. I had to like break it and then shovel it because it was like little iceberg.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So
You did good over there, Mohammed?
Yeah, so luckily where I'm at, they do the parking lot and everything. And unfortunately, where like my front window is, there's a overhang for the apartment above us, and then above that, and I guess the way the gutters work, the water drips down from that. So when I look out the front window, I just see like an 1.5 inch layer of ice all over that bush. So the bush just froze solid with icicles dripping down from it. Aside from that, tried to make a snowman yesterday, a small one on top of the mailboxes because it's like a like a 3x3, thing of mailboxes, and the snow was so dry, if that makes any sense,
Yeah.
that like you couldn't, it wouldn't connect. It was like sand. Like you
It was
go to set it and
crystals,
just like
yeah.
fuck. I was like, what the fuck? This is bullshit. I was like, I
Yeah.
haven't tried making a snowman in all this time. I go to do it. We have so much snow, like over a foot of snow, and couldn't get it to cooperate.
No.
Did you guys see the video of don't eat the ice?
No.
So apparently, like, I don't know where these people are, but they got hit with the ice storm, and then they were picking up the blocks of ice, like, because it was ice, and they had a torch, and they were torching it, and it wasn't melting.
Oh, what?
It wasn't melting
Wow.
I thought you were
at
gonna
all.
say. I thought you were gonna say it lit up like a charcoal briquette.
No, it did not melt at all.
That's not good.
Wow.
I'm gonna buy a flamethrower.
I didn't
by
do
the
test.
way.
I didn't test. I'll send you the video,
Yeah.
both of you. I didn't test this to see if this was something that was happening up by us, but wherever those people are, they picked up things off the ground, and listen, it could be just some fake shit, right? But
That's AI.
Probably
I don't think it's
AI.
AI. They could have just got some
It's ice.
non-flammable things.
Non-flammable ice. I mean, wait, what?
Glass.
I said that I don't think it was AI, but they could have got something that was non-flammable that looked like ice and was torching it.
Yeah.
So that way they had some content to put online.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
But-
this much: one of the first purchases I'm gonna make, when I do get a house and I have a whole place to clear up, is I'm buying one of those backpack carrying blowtorch things that's on a pole, and I'm gonna just torch everything. I'm not shoveling. I'm not snow blowing. I'm torching it. I watched
Just
the
get
video online.
Elon Musk flamethrower.
Listen, if it works, it works. I watched the guy online. He literally made light work of just melted everything. Driveway is completely clear. Obviously, you got to salt it so you don't end up with like a ice slick driveway like a skating rink. But I mean, you save your back, save a heart attack.
Yeah, my back was hurting all day, man. I'm getting a snowblower. I'm just gonna say fuck it.
I looked online, dude. It's $612 for a like flamethrower with the container, like with the propane tank and the backpack mount. It's like $612.
Wow.
Not bad.
I don't
Not
know. I
bad.
think the cops might come by and arrest me if I did that in my neighborhood.
I mean, so here's something. I'll see if depending on what I could do with the picture, I'll try and edit it and not have it be like too descriptive of where it's at. But they plowed where my parents live, and they're on a dead end. And instead of plowing to the end of the dead end, they plowed up to about 6 feet to the right of our driveway. So they basically plowed the whole road down to the end of the dead end, and then the driveway is here, like the driveway is like right here, and then like this is the street that they come down. They stopped 6 feet over to the right of the driveway, and that's where they plowed, and it was literally 6 feet high mountains of snow across from the end of the driveway to the right 6 feet all the way to the end of the road. So they just put all the snow from the street on the dead end, blocking it. My parents were trapped. Like, if there was an emergency, they were stuck. There's no way anybody was getting in or out.
wow.
You could have just called the town, though.
Tried it.
I'm not gonna.
Town
not
has
gonna
no DPW number. Called the police department. Got dispatched. They said, sorry, too bad, so sad. If it was us, we would have just... The guy had the audacity to tell me, he's like, oh, well, if that was my parents, I would just go and dig them out. I had to dig myself out this morning. And I'm like, dude, they blocked the whole road. It's literally... It was like the whole width of the road plus 6 feet to the right of our driveway, like 6 feet high, no exaggeration, mounds of snow from them plowing the whole road. There's no way I'm going and digging that out. Like, I could try. I'm going to be there the whole day.
Not only that, but it's not snow anymore. It's just ice.
Yeah.
It literally it's like a compacted. It's the compacted solid mass of ice and snow shit. And so I called the township. We called DPW, Department of Public Works. Their phone, they don't have a phone that answers. It's just a voicemail. So you just leave a voicemail for people and wait. Called the dispatch, like the police dispatch, instead of like 911 because it's not an emergency. I called like the main number, got through to somebody. They took my information. They said, okay, we'll call us back. The other town calls because apparently they do some kind of like dispatch sharing with multiple local towns because the size of the towns. Do some like dispatch sharing shit. Guy calls me back and then goes through that whole thing with me. He's like, oh, well, I'm calling to let you know that this is not a police matter, blah, 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 blah. It's your responsibility to clear the snow. And I'm like, you motherfucker. I'm like, they didn't finish plowing. So long story short, luckily somebody in my family has connections with somebody high up in the town and was able to get on the phone with them for them to share pictures and show them that what happened. And basically the guy said, yeah, we're sorry about that. They never finished. Your road is not done being plowed. So clearly there's no fucking shoveling that because it's not plowed. So they came back with like a Caterpillar, Batco, whatever the thing is, and they finished the rest of the drive or the rest of the road because there's no way any person was shoveling that out. Like,
yeah.
I almost drove to that town and was gonna like beat the shit out of that dispatcher, or at least like slap him a couple times,
Or just show him a picture.
Sound
Hey,
like a
ass
real
hat.
ice
That's what-
protester.
Hey, asshat.
I'm like,
I'll pay you whatever your hourly rate is here to go handle that for me.
yeah, go. Like, it's just, I understand. Like, and the worst part is, I could understand from his perspective because he just got somebody who it sounds like they're complaining about the snow. And I think what he was thinking was the plow came by, and sometimes when the plow comes by, it pushes the snow onto your exit of your driveway. I get that. If that was the case, no complaints. That's fine, normal. I'll shovel that out. It'll take a little while, depending on how much it is. But like, literally mounds of snow. What am I gonna do?
Yeah. Somebody was
Anyway.
not complaining, but they questioned in the Facebook community group where I live, because the sidewalks have to be shoveled, and if not, you're going to be fined. And they were like, we got plowed, and the plow goes across the edge of the street, so pushes all the snow on top. So on top of all of the snow that we have, they also have all of the snow on top of that. And the lady was like, it's just me, and I don't think I can do this. And they were like, just do what you can. You're not going to get a ticket. Just do what you can.
Flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
And we're getting hit with another 10 inches next week.
10
Are
inches.
You are too.
I thought I saw 20.
You are too.
Let me
I'm
look
not
at
getting
this
10
now.
inches, bro.
Now that I have a chance, let me look at this because I thought it was 20 inches. See,
My
okay.
threshold,
The stuff
I
on
take-
Saturday went away.
I take no
So-
more than 1 inch, okay?
It was supposed to snow on Saturday.
That's my threshold.
And Sunday. Now it's a 40% chance it's going to snow on Sunday.
Oh, it'll change, but we're getting snow this weekend.
I don't know. if
This
we're getting snow.
upcoming weekend?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's supposed to be
No.
a snowstorm the following week, like Wednesday and Thursday.
Everyone's like, oh yeah, this is such an easy winter. It's so light. There's like no storm or anything.
What?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
they didn't say that this year.
This has been the most snow
This
that
is
we've
the most
gotten in a long
snow
time.
Yeah.
I
years.
was saying that I knew, like, from the Farmer's Almanac and all that shit, they said this is supposed to be like a bad winter. Like, this is supposed to be, an
They
actual
said the
snow
last
winter.
7 years.
What?
That's what they said the last 7 years.
Nah, I had a feeling about this one. This is a fire horse, the year of the fire horse.
Yo, this winter's been cold though. That
oh
it has.
My God, it's gonna be so cold this week.
Yeah, this winter has been cold. All right, well, we don't have a lot of topics this week, but the topics that we do have should take us some time. I was expecting to have a long conversation about UFC. I got lots of things to talk about.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What is that?
Try to turn the volume off.
Is that the beep?
I don't know. It's a beep. It's a beep. It's a beeper.
That was a weird thing.
Is that the smoke alarm?
It was like,
That's the beeper's beeping.
Oh.
kind of. What are you doing over there, dude?
The beeper's beeping.
Is that the fucking Roomba? The Zumba?
Nah.
Well, UFC 324 was what I was waiting for. And normally I don't watch the early prelims because the early prelims have always been like, go watch it on Facebook or something, and I'm not doing all that. So like I would watch the prelims and I watch the main event, but I've never watched the early prelims. And since it was on Paramount and I was just chilling at the house, I was like, all right, well, we're gonna watch early prelims.
So all of it is on from the beginning to
all-
the end now?
Yeah, it was beginning to
Straight-
the end, all on
Oh.
Paramount. Didn't have to switch anything. I watched UFC
nice.
from 5:30. Well, we lost the fight in the early prelims because there was some irregular betting. Yep, canceled immediately.
Wow. No.
Yep.
Which fight was that, Rose?
Johnson
No,
versus Hernandez got canceled due to irregular betting. Apparently, there was an undisclosed injury to Hernandez, and the day of, the lines went wild. So they pulled the fight. They removed all the betting from the online, and they stopped the fight from happening. So
Wow.
yeah.
Hey, listen.
then-
At least they're doing something about it.
Well, yeah, I think they had to.
I have to cut the video.
You don't have
16
What's the
timestamp. 17 minutes in, or 16 minutes and a half in.
Okay.
I'll send a message.
Before the fights started happening, they announced that every fighter to finish the fight, there's a minimum $25,000 bonus for them. So it started out as we would expect. Ty Miller versus
I
Adam.
mean, if there was a knockout, there's a
if you
Or a
finish
submission?
them,
Yeah.
submission,
Diminished?
TKO, submission, TKO, KO, $25,000 bonus.
Not leaving it to the judges.
Not leaving it to the judges.
wow.
So what that's really gonna do, in my opinion, it may not change the main card, but these prelims and early prelims, people are gonna go after it.
Yeah.
They're gonna leave it all out there because A, it's an extra $25,000 in their pocket, and B, that's gonna be a way to make the name for themselves. So
Mhm.
I think we're gonna start seeing a lot of action come these earlier fights. I don't know. We'll see.
If they keep that up, yeah.
But first 4 fights were knockouts, so they did something. The first fight was Ty Miller versus Adam Fugett. Welterweight. This was Ty Miller's debut. And right from the rip, like, his boxing is definitely, he's a striker. You see, it's a strong suit. He has a powerful right, couldn't be stopped, was landing at will, and literally was controlling that fight from beginning to the end. He got caught with a weird spinning elbow, split him open, so he was tested a little bit, but it was a first round knockout. Definitely. I'm gonna be watching him. Again, it's his first fight in the UFC. I don't know how he's gonna be able to take someone that wrestles, maybe someone that's a little bit more advanced, but we'll see what happens. First fight, good to go though. The next fight was Josh Hockett versus Denzel Freeman. First and
Wait,
foremost,
Denzel Freeman.
I would
Freeman?
like you guys. I would like to pause here, and then you guys would have to like do a timestamp thing. But this guy's post-fight interview, epic. I'm not gonna say anything other than that. He he had like a cap on. He was doing like a Macho Man sort of persona, and was like just a character the whole fight, the whole interview, and then said Brittany Griner was a man at the end of it. So
Well then,
What?
Yeah, this is why I would like to stop because I want you guys to see this. I don't know if you guys can find it, but like, it is fucking hilarious. And as you guys are looking for it, I'll just say, Josh. It's a heavyweight fight. Josh moved, um, like moved fast for a big boy.
See Macho Man Randy Savage over here?
Yeah, dude. I did you find it?
Oh my god, yeah.
Put it on the chat so he can see it, and then just
I can't. I don't have Facebook.
I'm here. I can send something. I found Cage Side Press bonus cherry on the top for UFC 324 winner Ty Miller.
he sees it.
Is that the one you're looking at?
He's watching. N-word, please.
Does this guy think he's a wrestler? He had a poem written for this. Yo, what the hell is wrong with this dude?
I'm telling you, dude. Like,
Oh
he
my
put
god.
on a little. He put on a little wrestling
Did he
persona.
Did he work for WWE before this?
I
Like,
don't
what
know, man. It
the
looked good.
hell?
It was good. But what I will say is
Nobody was watching, so.
that
N-word, please.
yeah.
What a guy.
He's very quick. He could wrestle. He had a good stand-up game. Denzel Freeman didn't land a punch.
Not a single punch.
I'm gonna say that again. He didn't land a punch
In
bro.
4.5 minutes?
In 4.5 minutes. Didn't, I think maybe through 8,
Jesus.
maybe didn't land one.
Wow.
Josh looked to be by far the way better fighter. It's going to be fun to watch him in the heavyweight. I'm going to see him rise to the ranks very, very quickly. Was a great fight, in my opinion. Then it was Alex Perez versus Charles Johnson. Before I get into the fight, Charles Johnson, you don't know me at all, but I'm going to tell you this right now. Just shave your fucking head, bro. Just let it go. My man had a horseshoe and then like braids or something the rest.
The power horseshoe, bro.
Nah, bro. No.
Don't be mad.
No. And he lost the fight, so it didn't give him any power. Okay?
Don't be mad.
Don't be mad. Why am I mad? He's mad at me for having a nice full head of hair. He's holding on to hope that left a long time ago.
You're talking about Charles Johnson?
Yeah. Did you see this horseshoe? Look at the horseshoe. It's a horseshoe in braids.
Bro, that's his style, dude. Let him live.
Yeah, his style.
That's his calling card.
Yeah, well, that's not something you should be proud of. Before I go into that, the Josh Hockett won in the first round by referee stoppage of a middle finger. I don't know necessarily what happened. Like, Josh got him
Denzel
on
Freeman's
the
a big
ground
boy.
and then like sort of gave him the middle finger and was walking away because it was the end of the round. And I think that Josh thought it was just going to go to the second round, so he was going to continue the ass whooping the next round. But then the ref stopped it. The guy looked stunned and looked out of it. I don't think Denzel Freeman was going to come off of his chair anyway for the second round. But like, it was a weird stoppage, and it was stopped at like the second, like the bell rang pretty much, and it was stopped right before the bell.
That's weird.
So it was a weird stoppage, but I don't think. I guess I understand it. Eight possible punches and 0 land. So
Wow. Yeah. Total strikes 0. The other guy had 71.
yeah,
Holy
dude.
crap.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm
Oh
telling
my
you.
He's a big
God.
boy.
Both dudes were big, but like Josh moved around the ring, but still, yeah, I don't think Denzel Freeman is going to be fighting in the UFC any longer. Alex Perez versus Charles Johnson. Charles needs to go bald, but he also probably needed to go to the hospital because that man took a fucking beating. My man was knocked out, I think, 3 times and then revived in the round. Was stunned multiple times, and yeah, it was done before the end of the round. It was just a shellacking.
So he had 8 total strikes, like you said, I think, and Perez had 55.
Charles Johnson.
Yeah, Charles Johnson had 8 total strikes, 32% average.
Yeah, that dude got his ass kicked. I mean, the Denzel Pete, whatever his name is, Denzel that fought Josh
Freeman?
Hockett, didn't land a punch, and Charles did, but Charles took a beating, a massive beating. Like, just I don't know if that man knows where he is right now. Like, for real though.
Poor guy.
Then the next fight after that was Nikita Krylov versus Bukowskis.
Negative is the favorite, right?
What?
Like with the
Yes.
odds, when you have a negative, that's the person's the favorite.
Yeah, Bukowskis was the favorite in this fight by a lot, I think.
So Charles Johnson was negative 200.
Yeah.
Wow.
Charles Johnson was the favorite and got his ass fucking kicked. And
Wow.
and Bukowskis, I thought, was the favorite in the next fight. And Krylov had a KO in the last seconds of the third. First round, Krylov looked like the quicker fighter. He wrestled in the first, took him down. Second round, he still was the stronger striker. Knees took the gas out of Bukowskis. Bukowskis didn't even really throw. He just looked like he was happy to be there. I didn't really understand it, to be honest. Because,
From Lithuania. Any day is a good day.
yeah, well, he forgot that he was going against somebody that wanted to hurt him.
Guys from Mother Russia, what do you expect?
Then it was Atiba Gutierrez versus Andrea Pulev.
Yeah, Pulev, yeah.
Um,
Yo, what the hell, dude? Negative 1,000?
bro, first and foremost, Atiba is a monster.
Yeah.
I don't know how Pulev lasted past the first round. At all.
Honestly, though, stats-wise, Pulev had more strikes.
Oh, so first round. I'm just on my first round. First round, Atiba, Gutierrez. We all watched him. He's from Cameroon, I want to say.
Yeah, Cameroon, yep.
We all watched him. This man has vicious power. Like, he touched Pulev, and as soon as he touched him, Pulev was falling down, like consistently. In the first round, I thought Pulev was going to die. And then Pulev found his rhythm, like he found his distance, was keeping him at bay. He was backpedaling, so like if Atiba landed, it sort of like was grazing. It didn't land with full impact. So he found a way to stay in the fight and made it competitive and interesting. But every time Gutierrez landed, it was like, oh, you're going to die. Oh, you're going to die, bro. But give it up to Pulev. Like, I gave that man a round. I think I gave him the second round. I think he won. I think Atiba won two out of the 3. I think even in this loss, he still doesn't lose in the rankings. I don't think. I think he's going to still be somewhere in there. I think this is going to be a wake up call for Atiba, where he's going to have to learn that he has to do if he's going to rely solely on his power, he's going to have to learn to cut off the ring. He's going to have to learn to feint and maybe take a little bit off of his punches. So, because in the later rounds, I thought he was a little bit more gassed, right? Because he was he was stalking the whole fight. He
Yeah.
was stalking. So if he's gonna rely on the striking alone, then he's either gonna have to learn better ring presence, learn how to cut off the ring, make the ring smaller, just those kind of things.
Yeah.
And like, listen, he's a younger fighter, so I think all of that'll come in time. But that man has some dangerous power, dude. Like
He looks
every
terrifying.
swing, huh?
He looks terrifying.
Dude, every swing, I think he's breaking bone.
But the other thing too is, I mean, the other guy's from Russia, so you can't expect him to give up.
Oh, and he didn't, dude. Like I, hats off to him. He put on a performance. He stayed in there. He was competitive. Um, he, I don't know if he could have won the fight. I don't think he was gonna get a knockout. So I don't know. I don't know how he could have won the fight outside. I'm not familiar with him, so I don't know what his skill set is. Um, but I thought for what he did, I think he did a good job. I think it was a competitive, fun fight to watch because it was literally every swing Atiba swung like you thought someone was going to die, and he kept the body kicks from Puliev were amazing. It sounded like he was chopping down a tree, and it was a solid man. What is what that guy is? Just constant kicks. Um, then your boy, Nurmagomedov.
Nurmagomedov.
This one, like I said, if Davison could keep it standing, I think he could have won that fight. He couldn't keep it standing. The one round that he did, I thought he was winning that fight. I thought Figueroa still looked good. I don't know how much time has left, and I don't know if he's going to be able to climb up the ranks again. To be honest with you, against whatchamacallit.
Against the current competition.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean-
the breed of fighters now compared to
Well, I mean, the bantamweight class is just like,
Stacked.
yeah. Let me see if they have to have the updated rankings right now.
And if you look at like stats on that fight, I mean, like Umar just completely controlled it all.
He did. But when it was standing, he looked good. It's just
I mean, even strikes wise though, 103 to 28.
Yeah, we've
So-
seen guys come back from. They go to Brazil, they learn some freaking jiu-jitsu, and then they come back.
yeah, but he's older, I think.
Also, you're not gonna just
Old
you know,
right now,
li-
38.
Yeah.
That's why the saying is send 2-3 years to Dagestan and forget, because you're not just gonna go away and come back. Like, you gotta put serious time in. Like, you could do it in a year, 2 years. Shit, you do 3 years of straight training somewhere like that, you're gonna come back a completely different person.
I don't
if
think
you
this guy
dedicate-
has 3 years.
Yeah, it's the thing. And
That's the point. Like,
37 years old.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't at this point. I don't know if he's coming back. Like, you have Peter Yan, the champion. You have Marab. You have Umar Nurmagomedov, Sean O'Malley, Corey Sandhagen, Song Yadong. Then it's him. And like, I don't know if this is updated stats because I mean, I don't know if he stays at 6. I don't. And right behind him, you have Marlon Vera, you have Batista, you have
Yeah,
David
Marlon's gotta go up.
Martinez, Peyton Talbot. A lot of young blood. I mean, this class, like the bantamweight class, is stacked, dude. I don't know if he has enough time. I think it's getting to that point where he has to figure out if this is it or not. Oh, and the other fight that that didn't happen was the guy that passed out. I forget his name. I'm messing up.
Oh, that the weigh-in pass out. He passed
Yeah,
out
the
at the
weigh-in
weigh-in.
pass out. Like,
What the
and
fuck was his
apparently he
name?
still was gonna fight, but when he landed on his face and split open his chin, and he had to get stitches.
Oh,
Ah,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
What was his
So
name?
great way to get out of a fight.
I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up.
He was afraid.
But then Dominic Cruz got added to the Hall of Fame, well deserved. And we start the main event.
Smotherman.
Yeah, Smotherman. The main event starts out with Arnold Allen versus Gene Silva. Amazing way to start the card. These dudes went at it, and I apologize to both you guys. I was not prepared to talk to you about it. Arnold Allen, I've watched him fight. Gene Silva, I've watched him fight. Gene Silva, I can't remember the fight that he had before this one. Oh yeah, we did talk about it. I did, and I said I don't know who's gonna win, and I said Gene Silva was gonna win.
He
But-
fought Diego Lopez last. time.
Yeah, Gene Silva won in my eyes. It was a 29-28. Allen can bang, but Silva's a dog. Allen could take a fucking punch. That dude was getting hit hard. And in that fight, I think I sent it to you guys. If I didn't, I will. I don't know what he was doing, but he got on the guy's back and jumped off of it.
He was surfing.
I
He was
can't
surfing.
explain it. What?
He was surfing on the guy's back.
Yeah, but like I can't explain it other than like Arnold Allen was on his like knees and like whatchamacallit was looking to like take his back, but instead of taking his back, literally hopped on his back with both feet and like jumped off his back because it was towards the end of the round. Like,
That
it was-
So
Yeah,
that's
dude.
called. That's just like a disrespect domination move. Like that's some shit that we do. Like if you're like in jujitsu, if you're fucking around with somebody and they're like on their their hands and knees in like turtle position, you call it. Some people they ride their back that way, like either on your shins. That guy just took it to the next level and just fucking stepped on him. But normally it'd be like somebody would like hold onto your collar and like a sleeve or whatever, and then they would just have their knees or their shins flat across like on like your back, basically holding you. Depending on which way you tilt, then they would go and take your back or something like that. So that's just like a BM disrespect kind of thing.
well, he did it.
When you're beating the shit out of somebody, you can do that.
In the fight, at the end of the fight, he went over to him. Like at the end, they embraced. They showed respect to each other. But it was a banger. It went to decision, but it was like I don't know how it lasted to the end. Natalia Silva versus Rose Namajunas. That was a toss-up fight.
Rose is over, man. Rose is done.
That fight was a little lackluster. They gave it to Natalia, and Natalia said that she was promised a shot at the belt if she won. And Dana was asked about it in a press conference and paused and looked and smiled and was like, "Yeah." And basically, from his stance, he wasn't happy
Impressed
with
at all.
the
Yeah.
showing. I think that she should have done more. In some people's eyes, Rose won that fight. If Rose was announced the winner of that fight, I wouldn't disagree. And then to sit there and say, well, if I won this fight, I was supposed to get a title shot. It's kind of like, you were lucky to even win. Like,
I mean,
like you left
Yeah.
the decision and you were lucky.
Yeah.
because it was a toss up. If you look at takedown, I mean, like it's a toss up. Like
Yeah. Like I had it 2-1 in her favor, But the one that I gave her was one that I was like, this could go either way. So Natalia won. Then we get to the Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Derek Lewis, and this
We
one
all
was
knew
upsetting.
it. We all knew it.
But I don't know what happened here because like it looked like to me Waldo caught him with a jab that was a strong jab, but it was coming off of like a haymaker swing from Derek and was missing. And he was losing his footing. And as he got chin checked, his foot sort of slid out. And then he was like laying on his back to sort of like giving him position. And Waldo was like, nah, bro. Like, we're not, yeah, I'm not,
Stand up.
no. He dove on him and started fucking pounding him. And then Derek Lewis tried to like get on his hands and knees and try to defend, but like they had to stop it because like
Wow.
it was just he was just getting fucking pummeled.
Wow.
Too much
And like
damage.
I don't understand like what happened, and I wish they interviewed Derek Lewis, and I haven't seen an interview yet, sort of explaining what happened. But like I watched the replay, I watched slow motion. He threw a punch. It was a haymaker, it missed. Got caught with a jab at the same time, and it looked like his foot, like he was having trouble with his footing, and it slipped, and it looked like his knees buck. I can't explain it, but then ended up just saying, "I'm gonna."
Didn't he catch? Acosta caught his leg. Acosta caught his foot.
Not
In that
when
not in that spot.
not that time. Not when like he just when at the end fight, like it was a haymaker swing. Acosta fucking caught him with a jab and looked like it caught and sort of like in the mix of the crazy swing and miss, he lost his footing and then just said, "All right, I'm gonna let you have me on the ground, and
I'm gonna end it.
and it didn't work." Waldo says he wants to fight 5 times this year or 6 times this year. So he's planning
5 times.
on being a very active fighter.
Jeez.
And he wants to build up to go for a title shot. But Josh Hockett called him out, so I don't know if he's gonna take that fight because Josh isn't even ranked.
He's a
I
nobody.
think he'll be
He'll
ranked.
probably
after this.
be like, I can't hear you from up here.
Yeah, well, let
I
me
can't hear you from up here. What'd you say, Josh Hockett? What's his name? I don't even know his name.
Well, let's see. You got Tom Aspinall, Cyril Gain, Volkov, Sergey Pavlovich, Curtis Blades, then Waldo. Yeah, Josh Hockett's not even ranked,
Yeah.
so he's definitely not going to take that fight.
Wasn't this his first fight in the UFC, Josh Hockett?
I think I've seen Josh Hockett before, but like
Okay.
he's on an early. I think I saw him on a fight night, so like this is an early prelim. So I don't know.
It's his second UFC fight.
Yeah,
Second
Who-
UFC fight.
who did he fight the first time?
Gimenez, Gimenis.
Does it say like what they fought on? Was it a fight night?
It was November 8th, 2025. November 8th.
Josh Hockett.
I can't fight history.
It was a fight night.
Yeah, fight night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw him on a fight night.
Oh yeah, UFC fight night. I see it.
Then you had Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong.
Sugar
From
Sean.
what I'm hearing is basically the matchup. People are saying that matchup was like a easy win for O'Malley, kind of like a fluffer, like a fluffer almost.
I don't know who said that because I don't know if he won this fight.
Wow.
Like it was close.
It was a like.
But
a lot
they
of
say
peop-
unanimous decision though. Like,
a lot of people and I was talking. I was because I hit up Scotty to watch the fights, and then I gotta play Arc Raiders, Mr. Hyper Fixation. Like I can't get this guy to do anything.
Top in the world, bro.
Okay, what's
Top in
that?
the world.
You're not streaming though, so what's that doing for you?
Well, I'm setting up, bro. Setting up.
You should be streaming.
I'm setting up. I got commitments like this.
you should stream.
Yeah.
You should stream when you're playing, and then you can record content.
No, I'm just gonna record content. I don't think my computer can handle playing the game, recording, and streaming at the same time.
Why not,
That's what I said.
Takes a lot of resources.
dude? I did it on my computer when I was doing PUBG and everything. Like, you could
well,
easily
how long
do
ago
it,
was that though?
dude. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. I was just
Yeah.
playing. I was playing PUBG the other day, streaming on Discord and doing it all with the computer. Like, your computer is more than capable.
We'll see. We'll see.
Anyway, back to the fights. O'Malley, Yadong, Song Yadong.
So I ended up getting into a party chat with a couple of my buddies online, and we were just watching the fights together. I would have loved to watch it in person with all of them, but there was like 3 or 4 of them in Canada, 5 of them in Canada, then one's in Denver, one's in like Florida area, so like or North Carolina. So we just hopped in a little party chat, and yeah, Song Yadong doesn't get the credit that he deserves. He's a solid striker and can bang with anybody.
He had
And
more strikes than Sean, and he had takedowns than Sean had 0.
Bro, dude has an 8-pack.
legit,
All right.
he is like. I think O'Malley won that fight, but it wasn't like, again, this is one of those situations the same with Natalia. Like, if it went Song's way, I wouldn't argue. Like, I gave it to Sean. I think he did enough to win the fight, but coming off of those 2 Merab losses, I was expecting him to show out more, and he didn't. So I'm gonna keep watching. Like, I don't know if he's been working on his wrestling, because if he wants to get another title shot, he's gonna have to be able to stop Merab
Oh, Marab's
But
not
like-
good.
bang with Peter Yan.
But I was gonna say, can he even get another one against Merab at this point? Like,
Well-
what is the?
He's gonna have to fight. Well, Peter Yan's the title, right?
Yeah.
And I just had it up.
Well, are they gonna fight again though?
I don't know. Well, like you have Peter
It's
Yan,
gonna have to
Merab.
change.
I mean, Jan and Marab, are they gonna fight again? Didn't they fight twice?
Well, that's what he's. No, they only fought once. So Yan won the belt against Merab.
Right.
So Merab is going to have his title shot again because he's the one that lost. So I'm assuming. But then
And
you
then
have
it's gonna
Umar-
have to be. Only
What?
way it works. Only way it works is if Merab then beats Jan, and then O'Malley fights Jan.
No, see what
O'Malley will probably fight Marab then.
No, Sean needs to fight. In my eyes, what you do in the next fight, you have Peter Yan fight Merab, and on the co-main, you have Sean O'Malley fight Umar Nurmagomedov.
Oh, fuck that shit, dude.
Because-
So you don't want O'Malley to
Well, Umar's number
you don't
2.
want him to get.
Umar's number 2.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think O'Malley has a chance against Umar.
If he doesn't have a chance, well, it's
he's
either
gonna have to prove it.
if
He's
he
gonna have to
doesn't
prove
fight Umar now, Umar's going to get the title shot before him unless he beats him.
Yeah.
So you have, in my eyes, if Dana wants to make a good card, you sit there and say, all right, you got Merab versus Peter
Yeah.
Yan, and you got Sean O'Malley versus Umar, and the winner.
But here's why that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen because Dana White likes O'Malley and the attention O'Malley gets for the UFC. So he's not going to set him up in a position where it's going to be like that's just too much of an uphill battle, it seems. I mean, then again, what do I know? What do I know? I don't, what do I know?
Yeah, what do you know?
I don't know anything.
The only other fight that Sean would fight next would be Corey Sandhagen. And if he fights Corey Sandhagen,
Okay.
which I think would be a really good fight.
I think he has more of a chance there.
But then where's Umar?
Merab or Jan.
So then you have Merab fighting Jan, and the winner of that fight, Umar, right? That puts Sean's title shot again a year out.
But what has he done at this point? So like, isn't this this is his second win in a row or?
No, this is his first win off of the 2 Merab losses.
Yeah, so like, well, I guess because of the 2, didn't he lose? Wasn't there a fight in between? I don't think he fought him 2 times back to back.
Fight in between.
Sean fought
Merab last year.
Sean fought Merab for the
Merab.
title, lost the title, and then fought Merab again in the rematch and lost that. And then he just fought Song Yadong. So he's ranked.
And he won against Cheeto. He won against Cheeto Vera.
But this is before Merab. That was before.
Yeah.
He went on a nasty run before the Merab losses.
Yeah.
He went on a nasty run to win the title, and that
he beat Jan.
He did beat Jan.
But Merab, I mean, this is a tough one.
This is why I was talking about Figueiredo. I don't know if he has a spot in this division anymore.
Nah, not after that. Nah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not beating Umar. Like, if you're not beating Umar, you're not beating Merab, and I don't see him beating Sean O'Malley or Corey Sandhagen or Peter Yan. So,
no way. Corey maybe, but I even don't think. I mean, Corey's Corey's good.
Nah, I don't see him beating Corey. He won't even beat Song Yadong.
Yeah,
I like that guy's name.
Song Yadong, because you're a dong, Yadong.
Of course you do.
Because he's 12. And then to the final event.
Bro, I was
Main
upset,
event.
man. I was upset.
I think it's
just
bullshit.
letting you guys know, I put a parlay together. I should have hedged this last bet. I should have hedged. I should have, because
bro, we were solid with our calls. Our picks were pretty solid.
You guys convinced me to go with Paddy.
Oh, stop it.
This guy.
I was saying
Paddy
Gaethje.
the baddie.
Listen, if
Paddy the
Gaethje didn't get those fucking thumbs in the eyes, I don't think it would have been the same.
Listen,
No.
like, there were 3 times. One time he was caught and they separated and they gave him some time to fix his eye. Then there was another eye poke that wasn't called, and there was a low blow that Paddy said was low. They didn't call it. He got beat up in the corner, and then when it broke, Gaethje acknowledged that it was low and shook his hand, but he didn't get time to recoup. Like, there's 3 times that he was hit with illegal blows. That changes things. And then on top of that, it would have changed. One card was 49-46, if I'm not mistaken. So that card doesn't change with the 1 point sway. But then the other 2 cards would have had it as a draw or in Paddy's favor. So the scorecards go completely different if points are issued. Because after that first eye poke, they gave him a stern warning and said, if you poke him again, it's a point. And he poked him again, and it wasn't a point. But I'm a little mad at Paddy because Paddy didn't try to wrestle him. He didn't shoot until the very end.
Hey, 5 tries.
And he was getting beat the fuck up. So he should have mixed it up a little bit where if you're shooting, then Justin has to account for that and isn't full blown like able to just come at you and you're able to take and throw your strikes. Like
Yeah.
Paddy caught him a couple of times and had him stunned. It was a great fight. It was 5 rounds of action. You don't want anything less from a main event that you got during that fight. And if you looked at Paddy's face, Paddy showed you, like, he laid it all out there. Like, he got beat the fuck up for 5 rounds. He made a joke. Scousers don't get knocked out. Like, they don't. Yeah, I thought he was. In the first round, dude, I was like, oh, shit. And, like, it was funny because I'm watching it with the people in my headset, right? Like, and I'm talking to them. I'm like 5-7 seconds ahead of the guys in the States. I'm like a full 20-30 seconds ahead from the guys in Canada. And
So you ruined it for them.
like I was trying not to say anything, but like I was oh shit. No, dude, no. And like he was able to get out of it and was able to continue to fight, but like Justin looked good, man. I can't say anything of it. Like Justin looked good. He was coming forward the whole fight, didn't stop, even sort of wrestled a little bit, not a lot, but just Paddy didn't look good. Didn't look good.
Yeah, I take it back, I guess. I mean, and Paddy was the favorite, which is crazy. Like,
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I took a parlay.
Eye pokes are the best.
The parlay
Best
I
neutralizer.
took.
Parlay on
So I had
Oui.
Atiba, got that. Umar, got that. Gene Silva, Natalia, Waldo, Sean O'Malley. Boom, 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 boom. All of them. Down to the Paddy fight. If I would have thrown $100 on the Paddy fight for Justin was underdog, like I think it was 300 at the time of
I
the
got
fight.
plus 187
Minus
here, but
plus 300. So if I would have put 100, I would have walked away with $400, right? If my parlay hit, I would have walked away with $400. So I should have put the 100 on Justin as the hedge because I would have been up regardless. But I was like, nah, Paddy got it.
Probably should have just took the payout.
Nah, the payout was. I mean, the payout was 3.25
on a $100 bet.
on a $50 bet.
Come on, man. That's 6x your money.
But if it would have won, it would have been $405 or something like that.
So
Shoulda,
for
coulda, woulda,
75
but-
bucks,
But listen, that's
Yeah.
why I'm saying I should have thrown 100 on Justin, because if I would have thrown 100, that means I had 150 out in the betting world, right? But
And you would've
both
left with,
ways,
like,
I'm walking away with $400. So yes, I would have lost money.
you threw 100 on Justin, you would have came away with 400.
Yes, Justin was plus 300.
Wow.
So
Yeah, but then you would have been risking 100 when you could have just lost 75 immediately.
See,
I'm
if
just-
you were with him,
I'm just
this
saying
is all
you
your
could have
fault.
just took the 325
well, whatever.
and not lost the 100 to. I don't. This is
I mean,
a net
listen.
negative. That's a net negative decision.
Scotty, realistically speaking, this is all your fault because you were playing Ark instead of being there to guide him in the decision-making process.
instead of
Thank
being
you.
If you were
your
with
guy.
him
Thank you.
watching the
Yeah, I
fights,
coulda-
you
listen,
would
man,
have
this
given
guy was
him
in
the
AP
guidance.
Math in high school.
Thank you.
It's
Right?
okay. You would have
He was
given him.
in
He doesn't
AP
know
Math.
about
He could have done the math
yeah,
himself.
I was in my
statistics
feelings.
and
all right?
He's a
probabilities.
grown man. He's a grown
Statistics
man.
and
All his
probabilities are two
Canadians could
different
help him.
things. Nah, dude, Canadians are they're just Chinese now.
Caucasian.
Wait, we still have more to talk about in UFC before we start going into Chinese.
Okay.
There's a fight next week. There's a fight on Saturday.
Is there?
UFC 325 is Saturday.
Oh, before we even get into that, wait, UFC.
Oh, you're
325
right.
on Saturday?
It's January 31st, this Saturday.
Is it?
Yes.
Volkanovski, Hooker, Teixeira. No, that's a
Well, I'm
different
not
one.
going to watch that with you because I'll be in Baltimore.
Well, that's your problem.
Jacoby. Oh wait, never mind. Canceled.
I mean, hopefully I can get my trials done before
Saint-Denis versus Hooker.
Saturday. I was sweating it there, bro. I was sweating it there. I was sweating it. I didn't get
Oh, there's no
enough
UFC.
points.
There's no number card. There's no number fight in February. Then.
February.
No number fight in February, and then March 7th. There's like 3 fight nights though.
Yeah, I mean the fight night headlines when I was scrolling through are good fights. I'm gonna watch all of them, and so there's that. You were sweating and what?
I was sweating. I was thinking I was going to get knocked out of the top 1,000 this week because I got really unlucky runs.
Well, before we get out of this, also what happened this weekend was the #1 Zuffa boxing,
Yeah.
and I watched.
Was it good? Or was it like regular boxing?
I mean, it's like regular boxing, but it was a great card of boxing.
All right.
Like I hope that this continues. I'm going to stay tuned. I'm gonna watch casually and see what happens. Before I do it injustice, let me go pull it up real quick. Oh, it was the Callum Walsh versus fight. So let me try to pull it up.
And number 2 is going to be Sunday, this coming Sunday.
Is it?
Yep.
Sunday? Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good.
February 1st.
There's no football on.
No, because isn't it just it's gonna be the Super Bowl? It's the next.
Yeah.
Week after next, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't watch the next episode of A Night of Seven Kingdoms.
Did you watch the first episode?
Yeah, I did watch the first
All right,
episode.
so we'll get into that too.
I didn't yet, but that's okay.
You had Callum Walsh versus Carlos Ocampo. You had Mizel Rodriguez versus Austin Deonda. You had Julian Rodriguez versus Kane Sandoval. And it was a fun night of fights. I watched a good 5 fights, I think. I enjoyed what I saw of it. I didn't have any expectations. I really have been out. I watched boxing when big fights are on, right? Obviously, when whatchamacallit fights, what's his name? He just fought in September. They now retired after he fought
Canelo.
Canelo Alvarez versus
Fuck.
who did just beat him?
What was his name? Oh, God! I can't. I'm drawing a blank. I'll
This is
find
how
it.
bad we are with boxing.
I don't. Yeah, boxing is no longer a thing. It's gone.
Well, I'm watching. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch Zuffa boxing. It'll be on Sunday. There's nothing on Sunday.
Crawford.
Crawford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford.
Terrence Crawford. My bad, Terrence. Like I
He
should've
whooped it.
remembered.
Well, he didn't whoop. He fucking put on a master class. I was not prepared for that lesson. That was just fucking dude's a beast.
Yeah, and I'm upset that he retired. I don't know if he retired to do something like
He's fighting in September.
against who?
I don't know.
Okay. But
Didn't retire for long.
yeah.
There's some talk of him possibly doing a rematch with Canelo.
I mean, listen, I'd watch it.
I would too.
It was a great fight. And I guess since we have card next weekend. I guess we got to jump into this real quick.
Yeah.
I was not prepared.
It's a bunch of there's a couple non big name fights.
I mean, what I'm seeing is all.
So we'll
I don't
start
know
in the
if
early prelims.
The lightweight fights, Fiziev and Ruffy.
Bro, I don't know any of these people in the early.
I don't know either of
prelims.
those.
I mean, we
I
don't
know
have to go
Tuiva-
early prelims. Like,
Well,
we're
let's
not.
look
I
at
know
the prelims.
Tuivasa.
There's only 3 fights in the prelims.
No, I have a lot.
I know I have
fights
3 in the prelim.
Maybe I have to go on the UFC website.
So
There's
I have
prelim
Aaron
and early prelim.
Toa versus Namsarai Batubayar. That dude has tattoos on his face. Guess fighting is good. for him.
Where are you seeing?
I'm on
the first early prelim.
UFC 325.
Or the first prelim is Jonathan Mikalev and Oban Elliott.
Oh, I was on the early prelim.
Oh, we're going down there? Because
Yeah.
I don't know any of them people.
Well,
You
I'm
know any
just-
of them people?
no.
I don't know any
I
of
don't
them.
know any of them.
I'm gonna go off of looks. If you got tattoos on your face, you have it for a reason. So I'm gonna go tattoo guy. Then you have one name guy.
Salang Rangbo.
versus Lawrence Louis, and anyone with one name, we're gonna go with you. So
One piece name.
yeah,
So you're going with the New Zealander.
I'm going with the New Zealander, Aaron.
2 in a
Tua.
row, New Zealander.
No, the other one's China.
No, that's Lawrence Louis.
Lawrence Louis, China.
Yeah,
You sure?
pretty sure.
No, you're wrong.
No, Salang Rangbo is China.
Yeah, Solong Rangbo. Come on, that's his name, dude. China all over that.
China.
Lawrence Louis is not Chinese? You don't see that as maybe a Chinese name?
Yeah, but Lawrence. Lawrence,
All right,
bro.
Lawrence. You're right. You're right. I didn't think about it. I
Lawrence.
didn't think this through. I did not think this through. Okay. All right. I just saw
Lawrence.
Louis. And I was like, that could be a Chinese name.
Kichiro Nakamura versus Sebastian Zylov.
I'm going with the Nakamura.
I'll go with that too. I'm going Nakamura too.
Nah, Sebastian.
He's got the reach, he's got the height, he's got the age.
I'm going with Sebastian.
We
All
got
right.
Sangwoo Kim versus Damar Fan. South Korea.
3
guy.
name. 2
Don
name, 3
Marfan.
name.
You're doing Damar Fan?
Yep.
Some
I'm just
Ting
gonna go
Wong.
straight Australian continent down the line.
So you're going Khan too. Hopefully. One name guy again. Yiza. I'm going Yiza.
Yiza.
All right.
Nah, I'm not going Yiza.
Bro, he's 26-5. My guy's got a lot of fights under his belt.
Who, Yiza?
He's yeah.
I mean, he fights in China. He has prayer hands. He has prayer
China.
hands on his ribcage.
They got weight. Oh man, he's got a big reach. He's got a big reach. Doesn't have
Yeah,
leg
he's got
reach
a
though. He's gonna lose
5-inch.
He's gonna lose his legs.
5-inch reach advantage.
Where is this fight? In Australia?
It's at the court arena. What is it called? Kudos Bank Arena,
Yeah, it's in Sydney.
which is in Sydney, yeah, Australia.
Wow, that's gonna be super early in the day for them.
I love the fact that we're doing 9 p.m. main events, though.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Did you get to sleep before 2 o'clock?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
All right.
All right, so then you have Jonathan Mikalev versus Oban Elliott. I'm going with the guy from Wales.
I'm gonna have to go with Oban, I think.
Yo, listen to this. The fights are gonna start. 8 a.m. AEDT.
It's Australian. It's in Australia.
I know, but for our time consideration,
9 p.m.
Eastern.
for the main event.
So it's 9 p.m. Eastern.
oh yeah,
I think from
Okay.
here on out, I think that was part of what Dana said. Like, the main cards are going to be 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're not going, even if
matter
it's in
what.
Dubai.
Woo! Be a
But
early
maybe.
morning. Well, at least there'll be no jet lag, guys flying from America anyway.
We moving on to the preliminary.
Yeah, we
Prelims?
had Jonathan Mikhailov versus Oban Elliott. I'm going Oban.
I'm gonna go Obama.
I'm going John.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. No, I'm going Jonathan too, to be honest with you.
I'm sticking with Obama.
His nickname is the Capitan, so I like that.
El Capitan.
Then you
He's
have
got
Jacob
the reach advantage.
Malcolm versus Torres Finney. I'm gonna go USA, bro.
USA.
I'm gonna, before anything, I'm gonna shout out my buddy Andrew. Says he's tired of us Americans, no matter where we are. That's a chant that goes on for whatever reason. It doesn't matter. It's just USA, USA, USA.
He's just mad because you can't say Canada like that.
Probably.
Canada. Come on, you can't do that.
Don't worry, they'll be part of America soon.
They hate us because they ain't us. They hate us because they ain't us.
They
As
hate us
soon as
because
we
they
get
hate
Greenland, we'll
us.
get Canada next.
No,
You think they'll be
Canada's
the
owned by
53rd
China,
or the
bro.
52nd state?
What?
Canada's owned by China. Come on.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
their hats on.
Cam Ralston versus Cody Brundage.
Cam.
Wow, you're like screw these Americans. Cam's got the reach.
I'm going off a reach for every fight almost.
Well, I mean, Cody's
just
got
makes-
a pretty bad record, 11-7-1.
I also
Yeah.
just like from the stats, like a lot of times, I mean, depending on who it is, like the only time that you can count out the reach is if they're like Eastern European or Stan, like from the stands, or I guess Asian, like Central North Asian, whatever you want to call it. Then you can not take into account the reach, but most other instances, the reach is going to be a determining factor.
So I'm gonna go Cam as well. Then we have Junior Tafa versus Belly
Billy.
Elikana.
Billy Elikana. I'm actually going to go with Junior on this one.
I've seen Junior fight. I am gonna go Junior, but something makes me want to go Billy because his name,
Billy.
Billy's nickname is Son of Susie.
Bro, Junior's the juggernaut, okay?
Yeah, but anybody that has a nickname Son of Susie and is in the UFC,
Yeah,
you
you're
probably
right.
are a solid fighter.
He's been through some shit.
I'm gonna
Do some
I'm gonna
shit.
go with Billy.
I like Junior. I've seen Junior fight. I'm gonna go with Junior.
All right, main card.
Jamie
got two
Malkary
cans-
versus Quillian Sakid. I'm butchering these names, I believe. I haven't seen that
Jamie
guy.
Malarkey. It's
Malarkey.
Malarkey.
It's
Malarkey.
Malarkey.
Killing Salkid.
Sal killed.
I've seen the
Wait,
hooligan fight
Which one
before.
is the Malarkey guy? Oh yeah, he's the guy on the right. You can tell.
He's
from
the,
space.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen the hooligan fight. He's good.
Yes.
He looks like
But-
Senator Kerry.
What?
He looks like Kerry. John Kerry is the guy's name?
Oh, the serial killer?
No, John Kerry,
Salkid?
the United States Secretary of State, the former Secretary of State, John Kerry.
I mean, he looks like he strangles kittens.
he looks like John Kerry.
He's gonna
but,
win
like,
this fight.
You think so?
No, I got the other guy.
Nah, he's gonna win this fight.
It's close. I mean, the other guy's got him by age,
I
but
think Killian's gonna win the fight.
Killian, look at Killian's face and that hairstyle.
Killian.
This guy, he's
Oh
winning
yeah,
it.
he's definitely fight. He's definitely
Who you guys got the next fight?
winning.
Come on.
I don't
My
know,
computer's
man.
doing dumb
I'm
shit.
gonna go with Brazil in this one.
Nah.
I'm
going
Brazil.
Tuivasa, bro. Come on.
Yep.
You
I got
can't count out
Tuivasa, too.
Tuivasa.
Nope.
I love me some Tuivasa.
Nope. I'm going with the Brazilian. Pretty sure he's gonna win.
I'm going Ruffy on the next fight, though.
I don't know who any of these people are.
I've seen
Well, I mean-
Ruffy fight, and I've never seen Raphael fight, but I've seen.
You've definitely seen Raphael fight.
Have I? Let me see.
100%.
Oh yeah, I have. I had to get a close up.
100%. He does that stupid man bun fucking hairstyle.
I used to rock that. Chill, bro.
Yo,
Yeah,
it's
'cause you're fucking
Kyrgyzstan,
gay.
bro. He's from Kyrgyzstan. I don't know how you
Bro, I
can
don't
go
give a
against
fuck
Kyrgyzstan.
where he's
I may
from.
grow my hair back out just to rock it again for you, bud. Maybe I'll get it. Maybe
Please,
I can get along
do
enough
it.
for that for your wedding.
Oh no, he's from Azerbaijan.
I could possibly do it by your wedding.
No, you can't. Cut it out.
I'm going Ruffy.
I think I'm gonna go with Raphael. Not gonna lie.
Going Ruffy. Dan Hooker versus Benoit Saint-Denis.
I'm going Hooker all the way.
No way.
I
dude.
like this Frenchman.
Yep, I'm going. I'm
like the
going
Frenchman.
Saint-Denis all
I mean,
the
You
I
guys
don't like
are-
Frenchmen in general, but
you-
I like this Frenchman.
You guys are going to be disappointed.
I don't know, man.
You're going to be disappointed.
I don't think so.
Don't count Dan Hooker out.
I'm not gonna
I
count
don't-
Dan Hooker out, but I'm gonna let you know right now. I think you underestimate the power of wee wee.
Wee
Wee
wee.
wee. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Croissant.
oh,
Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopes.
This is a tough one. I mean, I'm really
I like
leaning
Diego
Volkanovski.
Lopez. His style. He's a crazy looking dude. But
Volkanovski.
I know Volkanovski trains with who does he wait?
Yeah, he looks like a villain in a Bond film. I mean,
And he nicknamed himself the Great. So you love him anyway.
Alexander the Great,
Yeah.
Volkanovski. Yeah, that just happened. I don't even think he picked that.
I'm going Diego.
Dude, Diego
I'm going
has
Volkanovski
5
because-
inches on this dude
I'm going
5
Volkanovski
inches.
because he trains with Craig Jones.
in height. Who did Volkanovski fight to win the belt? He just fought recently, didn't he? He just beat Diego Lopez last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He beat him in the 5th round by unanimous decision. That was his last fight. And then what Lopez fought Gene Silva, KO'd him before he lost to Volkanovski. He beat Ortega by decision. He beat Eag by
Dan
decision.
Yeah.
He beat Youssef by decision, or by KO, excuse me. And he beat Sabatini by KO. And beat Tucker by
Gavin.
submission. I'm going Lopez for the revenge win.
Something happened. Yeah, what happened in that fight? I forget what happened in that fight where he lost against Volkanovski. Like Diego just didn't look like himself.
We watched the fight.
I know he did. It was Noche. It was the Noche UFC. He didn't look right.
Well,
I honestly though, if you look at the losses that Volkanovski has, they're like it's because he lost to Islam twice. Then he lost to Ilia Topuria. Like, I mean, and then if you go further back, he's got pretty solid, like, he hasn't lost in a long time. Like, other than those major fights against those people. So, like, the only losses he has are against the top fighters in his division. So,
Well, Diego Lopez is a top fighter in his division, so.
but if you look at Diego
But
Lopez,
look, this is what I'm talking about. So, this is why I say Diego Lopez was not himself. Total strikes against Volkanovski last fight. Total strikes, 71 total strikes. 203 thrown. He could not hit Volkanovski. He looked slow. Volkanovski landed 165 total strikes. Significant strikes only 63, but 63 out of 71, right? 63 of his strikes out of 71 were significant strikes.
Percentage.
Volkanovski hit 158. It's just volume, just sheer volume. One takedown from Volkanovski, so I don't think this is going to be too much of a ground game. There was no takedowns from Diego. There was one takedown from Volkanovski, but Volkanovski tried to take him down 11 times. Right? So I don't know, man. I think
Yeah, I think you might see something different from this one. I don't know.
I think it's
Volkanovski
going to be
switching
a
his
different story this time. I mean, you look at like immediate fights before that, his volume is Diego's volume is higher. But I think Diego normally is a grappler, but I don't know.
Either way, right? So he is. I mean, I'm sure he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Either way, but if you look at it, the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is I know that Volkanovski has trained extensively with Craig Jones, and Craig Jones has a ton of interesting techniques, a ton of like good technique that he's imparted on Volkanovski. Which, if I mean, obviously, what you're saying the last time, like I could see Volkanovski probably trying to take him down so many times, like you said, 11 attempts. So that's cutting into Diego's ability to just be standing and striking with him. So if he does happen to get him down, even if Diego tries to like reverse it or whatever, Craig Jones, I'm sure whatever he's taught him has a lot to do with countering submissions, countering takedowns, countering bad positions, getting out of bad positions. Like the guy's like a fucking wizard when it comes to just like being in bad spots and reversing the person. So
Yeah.
I would just keep an eye on. I mean, it's gonna be a good fight, I think.
I think it's going to be a good fight. I think he just needs to stop blocking, the punches with his face. And
But with that haircut,
Diego's
though,
always been that guy who's like, yeah, I'll just take a punch to the face. I don't care because it doesn't hurt me. Like I got a chin, you know what I mean? Like he's just like, oh, you got a fist coming? Oh, take that! I just headbutted your fist. Like you're like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
he's like, I hit your fist with my face.
He's also got that face like he would do that too, but
Yeah.
But
All right, let's move along.
But
good card.
It's gonna be a good card. It's gonna be fun.
Maybe you guys could watch it this time.
Yeah.
I might not be able to watch it. So there's that.
Muhammad already told me before you got here that he's coming to my house. What the hell?
Oh, that's nice. Have fun, guys.
I thought you were gonna be here.
I will be in Baltimore.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna be there. What the hell?
You can drive up. That's not far ride.
I'll be at a tournament until like 7:00 at night.
It's all right.
Watch it on your
That'll
phone
give you
on the
enough
way
time to
back.
get there for the main event.
You got 2 hours, 9 p.m. That's
Yeah, and then we have to be back in the morning in Baltimore.
no
So
big
I'm gonna-
deal. No big deal. He's driving an hour and a half
I'll be watching
through the
it.
snow,
I'll be
both
watching-
ways.
I'll be
Uphill.
watching it in Baltimore.
UFC 325 is gonna be a banger. I'm excited. So
Stay tuned for the reviews. I guess before we get into something fun again, we should get into something not so fun and end on a fun note. Let's go Minnesota. Don't you know?
Minnesota. Yeah, we don't have much time left. Louisville Metro Police Department. If you crash tonight doing donuts in a parking lot, that's between you and Jesus. We're tired. That's hilarious. Attention,
I mean, they're not
Subaru
wrong.
owners. This is your friendly reminder that all-wheel drive is not a personality, and it's definitely not a force field. You too can hit a guardrail. Roads are super slick. Visibility is low. And yes, Karen, your two-wheel drive Kia Soul is not built for this. Please go home.
That's hilarious.
No way they're saying this. Our plow trucks are out all night. Our officers are out all night. If you're texting your ex all night, that's between you and your therapist. Leave us alone. Stop bragging that you grew up driving in worse. This ain't Buffalo, Steve. This is Louisville. We panic when Kroger runs out of milk. On a side note, who drinks whole milk because there's literally none left? Thanks. It's
I don't think you need to cut it.
12:36. What'd you say?
I don't think you got to cut it. Leave this in. This is good.
It's 12:36 a.m. If you're driving right now, you're either essential, unhinged, or on a mission for Taco Bell. God bless all three. If your car can't make it up a snowy hill, that's just Darwin taking the wheel. Park it and walk, King. Don't call us. We're tired. On the scanner.
Louisville's got jokes.
Someone just drove past 114 a dam doing 14 miles an hour sideways. Louisville, go home. You're drunk.
Dude, I saw a picture of someone driving in Louisville.
There's only 2 more.
Okay.
Crashing your car into a light pole while doing donuts in Oxmoor Mall's parking lot is Darwinism at its finest. Don't call us. That's private property. Dispatch just got a call about a woman brushing off her car with a half a pizza box in the Highlands. Not gonna lie, that's resourceful and not a crime. Stop calling. Louisville
Listen.
Metro Police, thank you for that one.
Dude, I watched.
Cardboard boxes work.
What?
Cardboard boxes work. I've had to resort to using a cardboard box, a sneaker box, to clean off the window.
I have been in positions where I'm
Whoa,
like,
hey, yo.
I don't have a brush for my car because I don't know where they all go. I don't know where somewhere in my house is 10
Oh yeah,
freaking 10 of these things.
in
I
the
need to call 'em
closet.
icebreakers, brushes, whatever the hell. There are 10 of these things. There's 10 of these things in my freaking house somewhere. I don't know where they are. I'm not the one who loses them. I went out and bought like the most expensive, nicest ones ever because I'm so tired of using the $8 ones from freaking the gas station that suck and break. So I bought them, and then my wife lost one. I said, leave it in your car. She didn't leave it in her car. So then guess what? It's gone. It's in my house somewhere. And then I have one that we have to share between the two of us. Right? And that's how that one's going to get lost. I hate these things. I hate them.
You got to get the broom. You got to get the snow brooms.
The snow brooms. It's basically, dude, the head is like, I want to say like this big.
Ooh.
One side is like
How
a
big is it?
rubber, push thing.
Squeegee.
And then the other side is like a brush. Yeah, it's huge. And it extends. It's like this long. It's huge. It's huge.
Oh.
So that, I mean, I got a big
Okay.
truck, so I got to get all the way to the edges and,
Yeah.
Anyway, the joke's on that, right?
Yeah. I'm not even gonna go there. But there was a guy driving, and he had the camera in his car, right? So like, it's catching everything I'm recording, and he's driving, and he's about to go underneath an overpass, right? And you just see a fucking truck sliding, hitting the overpass and flying, dude, and then hitting
Yep.
the front of his car. Bro,
I saw that.
that would be, yep, I am shitting my pants.
Louisville, get off the roads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please.
Bro,
But the
he
dude was
lucked out.
flying, dude. Dude was flying. Listen, I don't think you should go too slow, and I also don't think you should go too fast. There's a happy medium, but like if you're going too slow, you probably shouldn't be on the roads. If you're going too fast, you probably shouldn't be on the road.
Bro, I was on 611 this morning, and it was ice. Just ice.
Yeah.
Like, I
That's
was
not
like,
good.
my local road is better than this.
They already canceled school tomorrow.
I know. So I'm going, right? And this plow truck is going, and he's behind me, and he's on my ass. I'm like doing 35. It's a 55 road, right? I'm doing 35 because it's ice, right? And I'm like, fuck this. Like, I just went over into the shoulder. I was like, go ahead, man. You do you. Like, get past me. Whatever. So, but I slid out a couple times on my way to work this morning.
Dude,
Damn.
last weekend we were driving, and Lily's like, "Can I drive to Wawa?" Because we're heading over to the tournament, and it's snowing. And I told her no. I was like, "I'm driving to the tournament," and she was like, "Can I drive to Wawa?" I was like, "Sure." And sure enough, coming out of our development, it starts to fishtail on her, and then she looks at like she handles it all right, and she gets good, And then she starts getting close to the guy in front of her, and I'm like, dude, you just slid out. So this is like where intelligence has to kick in, and you have to know that, like, hey, these roads aren't good. I need to give myself space in front of me in case they stop. But then also, like, you need to give a lot of space because someone's going to tailgate you. So you just can't brake check because they're not going to be able to stop.
Right.
And I'm trying to explain this, and she doesn't want to hear any of it because God forbid I say any at all. And it's like, so we get to Wawa, and I'm like,
So she's like her mother.
whoa, hey, yo.
Didn't she get
Yo, that's
Hey.
her mother got a
timestamp?
ticket for like
Time-
tailgating or something,
timestamp?
didn't she?
Yeah, she did get a ticket for
She got a
tailgating.
ticket for tailgating. Yeah, I've never seen anybody get a ticket for tailgating. I've never seen anybody get a ticket for tailgating. Yo, but this is a crazy, wild story because she was gonna fight it in court, right? And the cop was like, "Oh, I have trained eyes. Like I've went through training to train my eyes so I can know the distance between between the cars."
Yeah.
I was like, "How is that hold up in court?" Like I would have been like, okay, how freaking far is it to the end of the courtroom? And then I would have brought a tape measure to measure it out and be like, you tell me, right? All right. You said it was 30 feet. It's freaking 15, motherfucker.
Well, that's the same thing that they do here. That they measure how many, like,
the lines. Yeah, for
that
the
you-
speed, that's one thing though, because it's like, you're counting time. You're like, okay, their tires hit the light. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Yeah,
3
but all right,
Mississippi.
hold on. You're telling me someone's sitting on an off ramp at
Yeah.
the top because that's where they sit, right?
Yeah.
On 611.
Yeah.
They sit up there, right? And someone's zooming by. You're telling me they're going to be able to see the line from all the way up top of the hill, all the way forever where the car is going to hit, and they're going to say, they hit that line, and oh, that's 5 lines. That's 80 miles.
You realize that they paint the lines so that they can see them in those spots, right? Like, and all you got to do is see like the front of the car break the plane. You know what I mean?
And then it's always an estimate at least, but even there they
I mean,
have other
maybe
things.
they have a stopwatch. Who knows? You don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Click, click.
Yeah.
Click, click.
Yeah. Got it.
That's it.
Got it. Yeah.
The car does it for them.
What's that?
The car does it for them.
What car does it for them?
Their car, they have a thing. It just does it for them.
No, they don't have any scanners or anything.
Yeah, that's good.
They all do it by line. But I believe that more than I believe this guy who probably isn't wearing his required prescription glasses to see how far away I am from the guy. Like I always
That's the same thing.
do a no. It's not the same thing. They're not looking at distance. It's not depth perception. This is time, right? Okay,
But they have to see the line from all the way over wherever it
it's
is.
a big.
It's not as
thick,
hard as you think.
White line.
No. You have to understand where we are, where they sit, and where like
It's like
there's
100 feet away. It's like 100 yards away. It's not that long. It's less than 100 yards away. It's got to be like
first and foremost.
maybe 70.
You have to
max.
look at the car, and you have to determine whether it's worth doing. Because like there's multiple cars, right? So you have to pick the car that you want to do this.
Yeah, the fastest one that's driving.
And then, so the fastest one that's driving, when they're on the on ramp, they don't see you until they've already passed you. So now they're past you. Now you have to then fucking measure lines.
Clickety-click. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Clickety-click,
speaking of
Listen,
which,
again, I'm not saying I cut you off, Muhammad, but again, I'm not saying
that's okay.
that this is a foolproof freaking way to measure speed. I'm just saying that this is a different skill. Okay? This is a different skill. Okay? And the max skill at that is 10. The max skill at measuring following distance with depth perception without your corrective lenses on is like a 3. Okay? You can max that other skill a little higher than this skill. Okay? That's because this skill sucks even if you're at max level. following
What happens
depth
if he has a
perception.
unique set of skills?
I am good. I am good at measuring with my eyes up to about 10 feet. After that, I have no idea.
Well, you
No.
also say that you're good at like
He's good
direction.
Oh,
at a lot of things.
and-
I am good at direction.
oh,
I am good at direction.
Shut up.
I am good at
You
direction.
shut up.
I am very
This
good at
guy
direction.
didn't know, bro. I was living.
This guy just has memory. He has no sense of direction. If he doesn't know where he is, he can't get anywhere.
Oh, I can get everywhere.
If I don't know where I am, drop me off in Middle America, I can get home.
Oh, I can get home too.
Guaranteed.
So can I.
All right, so then why is my direction bad? That's above average for the rest of America.
Well, I'm talking.
They would be going the other way for the most part.
I'm talking
They'd make it
about
to Cali.
Which way's
before they go to
home?
Pennsylvania.
I'm talking about. All right, so like if we're at my house and
You
I
just
say
go
let's go to
east.
huh?
Just go east.
Yeah, well that's the thing.
Just
Yeah, I
always
know.
go
I know how to
east.
find east and west and north,
and then
south.
go north.
Yeah. Yeah, well, people
East
don't
and
even
then
know
north.
that they're east, that Pennsylvania's east of Kansas. That's what I'm saying.
Go east and then
Like,
north.
wait, we're
Holy
going over
shit.
to Mississippi? We shouldn't have to go over to
Wait, where
Mississippi.
are we?
We need to go through the Rockies.
Yeah.
So
We
real
don't
quick,
even know where
real
Kansas
quick,
is.
I'm gonna go back real quick. So to your point about the whole the seeing and the eyes and all that shit, you guys see the video of that cop that got suspended because there was a car that ran from a stop, and then he pulls out and chases the completely wrong car, completely different make, completely different model. Only thing that was the same, white car.
Not wearing
Ends
not wearing
ends
his
up-
corrective lenses.
ends up tailing this guy, and then the car is pulling over to stop, and he pit maneuvers the car. Like for no reason other than I guess he's thinking that the guy ran away. But why would the guy run away and then stop for him anyway? It just the guy's suspended, but it's just look it up. It's a video. It's hilarious.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
He's like, oh, I finally get to use the pit maneuver.
He pit maneuvered someone parking.
Oh,
You
my
got
God.
him, bud. You got him. All right.
Bro,
Let's
we
go-
got like
Let's
25
go.
minutes
Let's go
left.
no, we got more than that. We got more than 35 minutes. We stopped. Wait.
No.
No, we didn't. We stopped once. The second
I
one was
didn't-
only a
I
minute.
didn't start the timer until after we stopped.
No, well, why? We'll go a little bit over. We have to.
All right,
Minnesota.
Minnesota. What? Well, apparently, I mean, did you want you take it?
No.
We have differing opinions.
I
again.
think we're gonna have differing opinions, so I'm gonna let you guys go.
I don't think we will because I sent you a video in the thing that pretty clearly shows what happened. If you didn't
Listen,
see it yet,
man,
then
I
that's
didn't
on
see it.
you.
This is what I'm going to say. You got 10 guys around a guy who you know has a gun on him.
Concealed
You don't
carry,
know if-
which is
You know he has
permitted.
a gun on him, right? You don't know if he has 2 or 3 or 5 or anything. You don't know anything, right? You know he has a single gun on him, right? You hear a gunshot go off. Everybody yells, gun, 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 gun. They get away and they shoot, right? That's what happened, right? A gun did go off. It was that guy's gun, apparently.
No, it was a cop.
Yeah.
A cop shot.
It was one of the agents because what happened was the guy had a concealed carry weapon
Yeah.
and one of the agents pulled it from his waist.
And
They
shot
pulled it
that
off
guy.
of him,
No.
and no, another cop shot or another ICE agent shot. The guy
So,
had a. There's a clip.
the
I
guy
sent the clip
that- the guy that's
in
dead
Discord.
Didn't shoot a single shot.
No, he didn't. It wasn't in his hand. Yeah, I know. I
It
realized.
didn't shoot a single shot, and a bullet from his gun never was dislodged.
I heard that gun fired.
No,
This
unless one of the other cops fired it, but it was in his band. It was in his
I
holster.
saw that. Yeah, no, I saw that.
They pulled it, and then
There was a
walked
guy
away
in a
with
I
it.
gray-
think when they pulled it,
There was a
they
guy
hit
in
the
a
trigger.
gray jacket that went in the scrum and then pulled the gun.
The scrum. What is this? Fucking rugby?
in the scuffle. In the scuffle.
In
The
scuffle.
scarfuffle?
skerfuffle.
So the guy went in, reached and grabbed the gun. Where I will say, okay, in order for a cop or somebody to shoot somebody, there has to be self-defense. If the guy didn't have the gun out to shoot, there is no self-defense. Period.
Bro, if I'm in that if I'm in that scuffle and a shot gets fired, that's the end of it. It doesn't matter, right? Because everybody's fearing for their life. They don't know where the situation is, right? Like in a scuffle like that, nobody knows that the gun's pulled off the guy already.
I'm not disputing that, but the fact of the matter is, I'm not saying Pretti was right. Pretti should have just
who in their right mind goes to a protest, wants to go talk to these dudes, and has a freaking gun on his hip?
Well, there's that. I'm not excusing
Why
that.
are you even going into that situation with a gun on your hip?
You have a license to carry.
Okay, and why are you going into a situation like that with a gun on your hip?
I'm not saying that he should have went into the situation with the gun, and I'm not saying that him not giving himself up was the right idea. Like, if he didn't have the gun on him, he's still alive, and if he just stopped resisting, he would still be alive. That doesn't excuse the aftermath. Listen, in that situation in Minnesota,
I don't know how they're in the wrong.
They're in the wrong because in order to use lethal force, you have to feel like you are in jeopardy. No offense, there's 5, 8 people on the guy, and there is no gun being visible. The gun was on his hip, like he's allowed to carry.
You can see it with his shirt off, like when his shirt was pulled up. You can see it.
I don't.
So the
Look
bigger
at the video Muhammad sent. How did they know that they didn't know he had a gun?
They knew he had a gun when they were wrestling, but it wasn't in his hands. It wasn't
in his hands.
It was on him. Just
his gun went off.
No, I don't believe it did.
That's what it says right here. Based on analysis and videos, the Sig Sauer P320 belonging to Alex Pretti went off. Shortly after that,
if that's the case, then
dead.
it was one of the people that took it from him that fired
I think
it.
it's because they took it from him. While he was taking it, he hit the trigger by accident.
Okay, but that's not, again, if Alex just doesn't resist, he's still alive. If he doesn't have the gun on him, he's still alive. He has a right to carry the gun, so I'm not going to sit there and say he's wrong for having the gun on him.
No, he's definitely wrong for that.
I'm not going to sit there and say he's wrong for having the gun on him because he has a license to carry.
I still think it's wrong.
You can still think it's wrong if you want to, but if you have a license to carry,
you're
carrying your gun.
He came at them violently.
Those
are the words used by the government.
I didn't see in the video of him coming at them violently. So until they show other video of him coming at them violently, then my stance stays. But even if we factor all of that in, the only reason why the gun went off is because someone was pulling it from his waistband and the gun went off.
Yes.
So again,
because he's being disarmed. Because he came at them hostily.
Okay. I watched the video of him not.
So what did he just walk up like with his hands in his pockets?
I saw him getting maced, and then they were macing a woman, and he tried to protect the woman from being maced, and then that's when they tackled him. That's what I saw. Now, if there's before scene footage,
why did the woman get maced?
They were blocking. Now, I'm not saying what he was doing was right. I'm not saying, again, all of this is. I'm not condoning the way that they were protesting. The way that they were protesting apparently was blocking people from doing their job.
It was an armed protest.
It
was
a peaceful
protest.
It's not an armed.
I think that might be against the law. I think it might be.
It was
illegal
mostly
for
peaceful.
Him to carry his weapon while illegally protesting.
What is an illegal protest?
Well, not permitted or preventing federal agents from carrying out their orders and duties.
Yeah.
I mean,
If
that's
they're blocking them and doing that, that makes it illegal. Yeah.
Again,
they set up a blockade. The protesters set up a blockade.
Again, I'm not condoning that, but in order to use lethal force on somebody,
I just got a
you
bug
have
flew up my
to
nose.
steal harm. He didn't
No.
pull the gun out on them.
Correct your I'm going to let you re-say that because I think you know what has to be, but the way you said it is not right.
What did
In
I
order
say?
to use lethal force, what?
There has to be immediate danger.
Right.
Where
a shot went off.
A shot went off
From a gun you don't know where, and this guy's got a gun.
I'm
fearing for my life.
Before we get to this point, let me just interject real quick, right? You guys have done enough talking back and forth.
Yeah.
Before we even get to there, here's the bigger problem. Training, for there to be 6, 7, 8 dudes that can't subdue this one guy, that right there is the bigger problem. If you're going to be going out and in the position you're in, you need to have the training to be able to subdue somebody. If you can't effectively do that, you shouldn't be in that position, because if there's 6, 7, 8 guys, that confusion leads to this kind of shit happening. Because if you have 2 guys in the mix, you'll know whether it's your gun that went off or if it's your partner's gun that went off versus the other guy. When you have 8, 9, 10, 6 people in a fucking a scarfuffle or skerfuffle, whatever the hell you want to call it, then there's a huge confusion, chaos, and you can't subdue it. And then first off, one of the guys should have been like, okay, I got his gun, disarmed, whatever. He shoots it off and then just backs away into the crowd, and just the rest turns to mayhem. And yes, I'm not saying what they did and how they reacted is wrong. I'm saying for it to get to that position is not right, because they should be able to subdue somebody in a better way if you're going to be going into those positions. In other words, they're not trained enough or properly qualified to be doing what they're doing there.
No.
Both of you are correct. I get both of what you're saying. Lethal force is justified when you have something like that happen, because first off, like Scotty's saying, a gun goes off. Don't know. I know he's armed. I know he has a concealed carry. He's got a weapon. I don't know if it was his gun or not. I hear a gun go off. I mean, first instinct is shoot first, ask questions later. Problem is, the guy's unarmed because one of your guys took the gun from him and they shot the gun. So whoever shot the gun is responsible for this. Whether it's an accident or not, they're responsible. He shouldn't have.
Somebody is going to get blamed here, and it needs to happen, unfortunately. And what needs to happen, to be honest with you, is the Democratic Party needs to sit there and stop being fucking idiots. Because at the end of the day, when Obama was president, he got 3.1 million people deported out of the United States using ICE officers. And the bigger issue that we have is Minnesota is a sanctuary state. So if there is an illegal alien who rapes somebody, they'll get arrested and then won't be reported to ICE. So we'll do their time and then we'll be able to get out of jail and continue to live in Minnesota, even though he's an illegal alien and even though he had a rape charge or a drug charge or whatever the case may be, and it's a violent offense or whatever you want to call it. If they were just doing their job and saying, hey, we got X person, they're an illegal, they're in our cell right now, come pick them up. They don't do that. That's problem one. Problem two is you're telling your people who are voting for you to go out there and to protest, and they're not peaceful protesting. Now, it was funny because CNN, there was an argument on CNN where the guy was quoting one of their one of their people that were out in the field doing what are they called when the reporters out in the field and they're doing whatever they are, whatever they're called. they're out in the field, and he's talking about how
Correspondent?
they've been there all day, and during the day it was very peaceful, and they were protesting and standing aside, but they weren't getting involved and they weren't being disruptive. And then come around 5 o'clock, all they were agitators, and ICE was very polite, constantly just trying to do their job, not doing anything, and then they had to start tear gassing and flashbanging because they couldn't get through violent crowds throwing rocks. So this was said. What?
You guys ready for the tinfoil hat to come on?
What?
Okay, so let's look at the big picture here, and let's look at the timing, right? Isn't it convenient that not too long after we find out about this large-scale fraud going on in Minnesota, that now we have gang-led anti-ICE protesting things going on that are shifting the focus away from all of the fraud and whatever else is going on in Minnesota?
Well, I
think Tim Walz is going to get back in the governor's race.
Yeah, I don't see
He's
that.
getting ICE to leave.
If he gets ICE to leave, he's going to be like, well, who's the governor that got ICE
If
to leave?
I was President Trump, I would sit there and say, I am pulling my agents out of your cities, and I will allow you to continue to do what you're doing, and I'm stripping funding from anything going to your state.
Oh, then
period.
that'll go to court. And
Then they can go to court, but I'm not going to sit there.
Bro.
I'm not going to sit there and we have a federal policy about immigration laws and people being illegals. What they're doing is illegal. Period. They're going against the federal government by saying you're okay to stay here and not report violent criminals. Then they get arrested and they're illegal. All they have to do is call ICE and say, pick up inmate so-and-so. He's an illegal alien, arrested for X charge, and take him. These cities are not doing that. And that's why ICE is in there to remove these individuals, because they're not getting state support. So now ICE is there because they're not doing what they should be doing in the first place. And now you have your government basically telling their individuals to go out there and riot. Now, you have situations where innocent people, we're going to call Pretti innocent because he's
innocent adjacent.
Correct. He was guilty for doing an illegal protest, but that doesn't mean he should lose his life. Now, you have somebody losing their life for protesting, which we all should be allowed to do if we want.
Legally.
But you have your government hyping up your city. And not only that, but I'm not sure if you guys saw this. They have a huge, somebody infiltrated signal, and they have this huge signal with tons of people listed on this signal. And you're supposed to go in and report where ICE is setting up. And then there's a dispatcher, and the dispatcher goes and sends people there to make sure it's all done. And then they send a bunch of people there to get the protest. And then when they started going in and people infiltrated the signal group, you start seeing people who are tied to the Minnesota government and in Minnesota government, and people who are running for Minnesota government, all tied to said dispatcher, said all of these things that are actively causing these protests to happen. Now, again, if we go back to the last conversation, I'm all for protesting. You want to go ahead, wave your flag, yell whatever you want to do, whatever it is you want to do, go ahead. Stand on the side, go ahead and do it. You have the right to do that. You don't have the right to interfere in a federal operation. End of story. And when you do so, it's illegal, and you can be arrested, you can be detained. And if you do that, you have to understand, just like if the drug dealer goes out and starts dealing drugs, they understand that they are doing something against the law, and they can get arrested for what they're doing. Simple. I don't understand what's so hard. In this situation, you and I disagree a little. I don't. Someone's gonna have to get. It's. I hear what you're saying, but Pretti didn't shoot his gun, didn't pull his gun, didn't
I'm just
aim
saying
his gun.
It can't be. It cannot be the guys who killed him. It's not their fault. It's not their fault.
Then you're gonna
It's
blame.
probably-
then you're gonna blame the guy in the gray
It's probably
coat.
the guy who took the gun
The guy in the gray
Yeah.
coat.
is culpable.
Nah, it's the
Right.
guy who took the gun.
One, he did
Yeah.
not clearly communicate that he took the gun from the guy, right? And
He didn't safely disarm the guy.
he accidentally discharged it. Apparently, SIGs are known for discharging easily.
Well, here's the thing. Do we know if it's a grip safety or a trigger safety? Or
Right.
like
Or might
'cause-
not have a safety.
exactly, the grip safety is the safety is built into the part that your
Yeah, no, I
thumb
know what is a grip safety.
holds on to it. So like first off, it just there's a lot of variance there.
It might not have a safety, right?
Yeah.
So and those are legal. Those are legal firearms to not have a safety. I don't have. There's not a safety on my carry weapon.
At the end of the day,
But apparent, I don't know this to be true. Verify yourselves. But apparently, SIGs are finicky like that. But dude, I don't. I mean, the guys who fired at him, I think they were firing in self-defense. You can see
Yes.
them all scatter like rats, like cockroaches, whatever, right? Like you can see them scatter away from the guy, and they all pull their weapons. Like you saw the guy behind, the guy who took the weapon. He
He jumped
pulled.
back.
He pulled his gun as soon as the guy took the weapon off his hip.
It was
Did you see
fast.
it?
Like literally he's
Yeah.
pulling the gun out and the other guy's holstering his gun.
Yeah.
I hear you, but
I'm not saying that Peretti is should have lost his life, right? I'm saying that there was clearly some issues here with regard to training, very specifically training, right? Like we already talked about this, with I talked about this last time we talked about this, was like they're not trained to deal with crowds, right? They need to call in the National Guard to allow them to finish their mission, get their mission over with, and get out. And also, the officials in Minnesota are to blame here, 100%.
100%.
100%. They said this is an invasion of our city. An invasion of our city. The federal government doing their job apparently is an invasion on their city. You know what they're pulling? They went to court yesterday or today. I think it's today because it's Monday. They went to court and argued that this is against the 10th Amendment. States' rights.
yeah, I saw that bullshit.
Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
Not how it works.
Because there's 4,000 ICE agents in our city. This is above and beyond. This infringes on our. They're not taking the city. They're taking the illegal, dangerous people out of the city.
This is all for show, and it's allowing to pull propaganda, and then you officials of Minnesota are causing people to lose their lives and to have this hostile environment. You're to blame. But anyone out there that's protesting, this is what I'm going to tell you. If you are to be detained and you're asked to get out of the car or whatever the case may be, they are federal officials. You are to listen and be detained.
Well, this guy wasn't even being detained. They just told him to go away. They told him to go away. One woman came at him. They pushed her away out of their face. He was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why did you do that? What?" And then another woman came into the agent's face. He pushed her away, and then this guy Pretti went and used his arm and pushed the ICE agent away, and then got maced for it, right?
Yes.
And they at that point they were probably like, "We need to arrest this motherfucker. He just put his hand on our agents, right?
Yeah.
And saw there was a gun, right? So I just watched the video.
This is what I was getting to.
Don't get in the face of any agent doing their job. Period. Don't get in the way. Stay freaking home. Protest in front of the freaking ICE office. Like, really? Who are you protecting? Who are you protecting? I want to know who was the person they were trying to pick up that this protest started.
They'd have no idea.
I thought I heard he was wanted for assault.
They don't care.
Illegal immigrant wanted for assault. That's who you're protecting. You lost your life because you were protecting an assault. Somebody who assaulted somebody
who shouldn't be here
and was an illegal immigrant.
I still stand by what I said. I think this is all incendiary, and it's for a different purpose than just what we're seeing it for. Like we already talked about, the people getting dispatched to go places to cause problems, and the increased presence of them. They know that ICE isn't, however they're operating, they're not necessarily qualified, or the tactics, the way they're doing things is not necessarily the right way. So people are taking any opportunity they can to cause problems with it, to then lead to this kind of outrage and protests, because once you open that door and you spark that outrage, you can create all of this other noise for all this shit to happen. And then as a response, it's like create problem, offer solution.
It's an election year. They're willing to lose a couple lives so that they can win back the House and the Senate. That's what it is.
That's why I said, if I was Donald Trump, I would sit there and say, I was sending my agents to go pick up violent criminals out of your state because you were going against federal law. Now you're putting my agents at risk, and we're killing people in the United States because your antics. I'm pulling my team from Minnesota, and I'm pulling funding from Minnesota. See me in court. End of story.
I don't think that. I mean, he pulls people now, they win, right? And that just bolsters everything. That bolsters every other city. Anytime they have an operation in any other city, I'd be like, oh, well, we just fight them. We might lose a couple lives, but we'll kick them out of our city.
We've been seeing
ICE
in
the National Guard
in Plainfield for decades.
Okay.
What are we talking about here? Like, it's not something new, and that's what.
It's not something new, but I don't. Is that a counter argument?
No, I'm not.
Or are you starting another topic?
No, this is done. You've made your point. I don't know. I agree with you to a certain point where if he pulls, that could be trouble. But at the same token, like, what are we doing here?
I think it's more dangerous if he pulls them.
How so?
Then they get emboldened,
and
then it leads to more problems.
Every other city is going to be emboldened. That's what I'm saying.
You got to send in the National Guard or other aspect of the military, which then it's a slippery slope, and it's all by design, because the idea is blow it up out of proportions to the point where he has to make some kind of a move in a response. When we make some kind of a move in response, then that gets painted in whatever way it gets painted. I'm not pro one or the other, but it's a tricky situation, because how do you respond to that? Like Scotty said, if he pulls out now, that then just opens the door for every other place to do the same thing and think that, that's going to lead to no response. So almost as if it's forcing his hand that he has to do some kind of a heightened response, like sending in the National Guard or sending in additional units or sending in whatever. But it's just, I don't know. It's a tough one.
And
but I do want to point. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Finish.
I do want to point out one thing. This is on the ICE website, that they have a office in. Let me look it up. Ice
If you're gonna tell people where to go protest, it's gonna be a moot
No,
point.
I mean, yes,
because-
yes. What I'm saying is there is an ICE office on 71 High Yarkon Street, Tel Aviv, Yafo, 6343229, Israel. The ICE Tel Aviv office.
Go protest over there.
Go protest there, and
Why is there an
I'm
ice
sure the
office? We're not getting
That's
into
a very-
that. We don't have time.
very good question.
We don't have time.
It's in the U.S. Embassy branch office in Tel Aviv.
Okay.
That's ICE Tel Aviv office.
That's
so
where the trainer is.
Direct your protests there.
I understand your point, and I'm not disputing that. I don't know if polling is the right answer, but at the same token, what then is what? It's just so stupid, man. Because Obama deported 3.1 million people in his
Yeah.
8 years, and even if Trump bolsters his numbers, he doesn't even clear 2.5 million in 8 years. Like he's at 1.3 right now in 5 years. So I just don't understand like the framing of this and why this is being done. I mean, I understand why it's being done because it's going to create a divide and division, and then what leads to then is an
It's an election year.
Authoritarian?
Yes, state is what people are saying this is, where they're going against the United States citizens, and they're not. They're going against illegal aliens, and then they have to go against
The protectors of the illegal aliens.
yes. And it's just crazy to me. Like, I don't have a lot of free time on my hands. How are these people having all this free
I
time
don't know.
outside of the paid individuals? Outside of the paid,
I'm not even going to say that. I'm saying look at where it's happening. It's in places where, the people, they're not people that are necessarily working. They're people that are potentially milking the system, unemployment, other kind of things. They have all the time in the world. They're out there social justice warrioring. Warrioring, is that a word?
Warrioring.
Warrioring.
Warring.
all right.
Warring.
Warriors of
Social
war.
justice warring.
Entertainment. You watched the first episode.
I did.
Which thing?
Of the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I thought it's a good intro. I think that they thought they didn't have to come out big on the first episode because they needed to lay some groundwork.
It's only 6 episodes.
Okay. They needed to lay some groundwork, and it's Game of Thrones, so people are going to watch.
I think it's
I think it's going to step up. I don't know. I didn't see episode 2, but I bet
I
it's
haven't
going to
seen.
step up.
I haven't seen all of episode 2, but it doesn't really step up. I think all of this season is going to be based around this one town in this like whatever it is that he's trying to get into. This Battle of Knights, whatever.
Tournament?
The tournament.
But it's like this. It's like the next day.
Yeah, but all of it's around that.
Okay.
It's the episode that I just started to watch. He's basically got approval, and he's like, it seems like
He got Baratheon to vouch for him.
Targaryen.
We'll find out when I watch it.
He got a Targaryen to vouch for him?
Mm.
How did that happen?
Yeah, you gotta watch. He it feels like it feels like a road trip, sort of like a dunk and egg like little journey.
Okay.
That's what it feels like, and it's a
Oh,
good
that
thing.
little
Yeah.
friggin' bald kid.
Yeah, dunk and egg.
Is he a Targaryen?
I don't think so. But it feels good. It doesn't. It's like a feel good kind of show,
Okay.
and it's very very short. They're like 30, 45-minute episodes. Nothing big.
First one was like 50.
And it's I'm enjoying it. That's what I'll say. I'm
Okay.
enjoying it. I saw Mercy.
Oh yeah, how was it? What do you think? Worth seeing? If you say it's worth seeing, I'm gonna go see it.
It was a fun movie to watch. You'll like it, I think. I watched
Okay.
it in 40x, which was interesting because like he's in a chair, right? So like I don't know if you know the premise of the movie. So Pratt was a cop and then was arrested for killing his wife. And he doesn't have any recollection of where he was from this point until he's woken up and pretty much in a chair. So essentially the world before Mercy, it was very like criminals were getting arrested and then not being found guilty and just being out in the streets, and it was like just running amok in the streets. And Mercy is this AI, like, you prove your case in 90 minutes to this AI bot. And if you can prove your case innocence, then you're go. If not, you're executed. Right there. You have 90 minutes.
So is there like one set?
So it's just like him in the chair and like
And
him
then, like-
proving his case.
Yeah.
But like he can phone in, like he was a cop, so like he phones in his partner, and his partner is on like this like motorcycle drone kind of thing.
Okay.
So like she's flying, landing at the scene, and she's walking through the scene, and he's looking at everything on the scene. So like he's sort of piecing together everything.
Yeah.
So he's basically going through and trying to find the real killer
Evidence.
the whole time. And it's a fun ride. Like if you're looking for something that you're going to go back to over and over again, it's not that. If you're going for like 90 minutes to enjoy a film, this is it. You'll get enjoyment out of it. For me, there's that AI aspect to things and how that plays a factor, and I think you'll get a kick out of it on how it goes about. So
you mean it's kind of like what's potentially coming as like the next step from this whole Gideon AI system that they're planning to implement into law enforcement. Yeah, got it.
Sure, man. Whatever you say.
Well, I just hope I'm wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about, so I guess we have
You really don't.
No, I don't.
Really? You guys? We talked about it before.
Not
Look
the
up Gideon. Just look up the Gideon AI system.
All right, so
You'll have to bring it to
next
us in the
conversation,
next episode.
next episode, we still have to do your
Oh, yeah, we got time for that. We can do that anytime.
right. So we have to bring up that, and we have to bring up this Gideon thing.
Yep.
Those two things we need to put on a list so that we don't forget. But I didn't think we were going to have a lot of time today because
We didn't have a lot of time.
there was a lot to unpack with UFC.
There was a lot
UFC.
to.
A lot of UFC, Zuffa boxing.
Catch
we got
it
back-to-back
325
UFC
this
fights.
Saturday. Zuffa on Sunday.
And then,
Super
Maybe a
Bowl the
sponsor.
following week.
what'd you say?
Super Bowl the following week.
Oh, yeah, Super
Yeah.
Bowl following
Who
week.
you got? Seahawks,
Oh,
Patriots. Who you got?
I got Seahawks. Seahawks are an amazing team.
Sam Darnold, baby.
Yeah.
I don't want the Seahawks to win just because one of my friends likes the Seahawks. And I don't have a problem with him, but I just don't want to see him happy.
Yeah, but the Patriots, dude, I
I don't have a
can't.
problem with him, but I don't want to be happy.
I can't. root.
I'm just
Nobody
kidding.
can-
I don't mean that. I
The
don't mean
Patriots don't need another Super Bowl this century. Okay?
Yeah.
They don't
Fuck
need
the
another Super Bowl
Patriots.
this century. All right?
But
that. Seahawks
Uh,
all the way.
what else? There was something else I watched. I can't remember though. But Paradise is going to be starting back up soon. Oh, I watched the first episode of Hijack. I'm not sure if I'm going to be in this season. We'll see. Did you watch the first season of Hijack?
No. I would just watch a couple episodes of Slough House or Slow Horses.
It just came out?
Yeah, I mean the new season that came out like in June or July or whatever it was.
Oh, I watched it all.
So, that was pretty good. It's pretty interesting, but
It's a good show. It's a great show. Highly recommend. Good call.
I
You
just do
guys,
trials.
Begonia
All I do
is
is trials.
Begonia is on Paramount or Peacock, one of the two. That's on the list of things to watch. I watched Inglorious Bastards again I haven't watched
Such
it
a
in
good
so
movie.
good, so long. I forgot how great that
It's
was.
such a great movie. So many quotable moments.
Oh, and I started watching this season of Landman.
The Bear Jew.
Dude, that show is amazing. The Bear Jew is great. Landman is
right.
amazing. Arrivederci.
Good episode.
Thanks for joining, guys.
Another one in the books.
See you guys next week.
Arrivederci.
I got nothing to follow that up with.
Oh my god!
No, you hit the wrong button.
What button I just pressed.
You hit the wrong button.
What
No, go
button?
back. Go back.
What button did I press?
Go down. Go down. Hit stop recording. Yeah, that one.